Lecture 6, Contextual Factors in Discourse. Introduction to Context in Discourse. Contextual factors play a crucial role in shaping discourse, influencing how language is produced, interpreted, and understood. Context refers to the circumstances surrounding a text or interaction, including the participants, setting, and cultural background. Understanding context is essential for interpreting meaning and intentions in discourse, as it provides the backdrop against which communication occurs. Context affects not only what is said, but also how it is understood. Different contexts can lead to varying interpretations of the same message, highlighting the importance of situational factors in effective communication. By analyzing these contexts, we can gain deeper insights into the dynamics of language, use, and its implications for social interactions. Types of contextual factors. Social context. The social context encompasses the relationships and roles of participants in a discourse. Factors such as power dynamics and social status significantly influence communication styles. For example, interactions between a supervisor and an employee may differ from those between friends, reflecting varying levels of authority and familiarity. Additionally, social identities, including age, gender, and ethnicity, can shape how individuals communicate, as cultural norms often dictate appropriate language use and behavior. Cultural context. Cultural context involves the shared beliefs, values, and norms that shape language use and interpretation. Cultural background impacts how metaphors, idioms, and humor are understood, as these elements are often deeply rooted in specific cultural experiences. For instance, a joke that resonates within one culture may not translate effectively to another, leading to misunderstandings. Recognizing these cultural influences is crucial for effective communication, especially in intercultural interactions. Historical context. Historical context refers to the time and place in which discourse occurs and how historical events influence language. The role of tradition and historical narratives in shaping discourse practices is significant, as past events can inform current discussions and attitudes. For example, political speeches often reference historical events to evoke emotions or establish credibility. Understanding the historical background of a discourse can enrich our interpretation of its meaning. Situational context. Situational context involves the specific circumstances of a communicative event, including the setting, purpose, and medium, e.g., face-to-face, written, digital. Factors such as the formality of a setting or the medium of communication can greatly affect language choices and discourse structure. For instance, a written report may employ formal language and structure, while a casual conversation may use colloquial expressions and a more relaxed format. Analyzing contextual factors. Contextual analysis. Contextual analysis involves techniques for identifying and examining the factors influencing discourse. This may include studying the social identities of participants, the cultural norms at play, and the historical background of the interaction. By systematically analyzing these elements, researchers can better understand how context shapes meaning. Ethnographic approaches. Using ethnography to gather data on context through observation and participation allows researchers to immerse themselves in the social environment being studied. This approach provides rich, qualitative insights into how language functions in its natural setting, revealing nuances that may be overlooked in traditional analysis. Contextualization cues. Identifying linguistic markers that signal context, such as greetings and discourse markers, can help clarify the situational background of a conversation. These cues often provide essential information about the relationship between speakers and the communicative context, guiding interpretation. Examples of contextual influence. Political discourse. In political discourse, the context plays a significant role in shaping rhetoric and public speeches. Current events often influence language use in political debates, as politicians tailor their messages to resonate with contemporary issues and public sentiment. For instance, referencing recent events can enhance the relevance and urgency of a political argument. Media discourse. The media context affects how narratives are constructed and public opinion is shaped. Different media formats, such as news articles versus social media posts, have distinct conventions and audiences, influencing how information is presented and interpreted. Analyzing these differences can reveal biases and highlight the role of media in shaping societal perceptions. Intercultural communication. Intercultural communication presents both challenges and strategies for effective engagement across cultures. Cultural differences can lead to misunderstandings, as varying norms and values influence interpretation. Recognizing these differences and developing strategies for clear communication is essential for fostering mutual understanding. Applications of contextual analysis. Language teaching. Incorporating contextual factors into language instruction can enhance communication skills. By teaching students about the importance of context, educators can help learners navigate real-world interactions more effectively. Translation studies. Understanding contextual nuances is vital for improving translation accuracy and effectiveness. Translators must consider cultural references, idiomatic expressions, and the intended audience to ensure that translations convey the original meaning appropriately. Sociolinguistics. Sociolinguistics investigates how context influences language variation and change within communities. Analyzing contextual factors helps researchers understand how social dynamics affect language use and development over time. Challenges in contextual analysis. Despite its importance, contextual analysis presents several challenges. Complexity of context. Navigating the multifaceted nature of context and its influence on discourse can be difficult. Researchers must consider a wide range of factors that may impact interpretation. Subjectivity. There is potential for bias in interpreting contextual factors, as researchers may bring their own perspectives and experiences to the analysis. Awareness of these biases is essential for maintaining objectivity. Dynamic nature of context. Context can change rapidly, and its variability may significantly affect interactions. Understanding that context is not static but rather fluid is crucial for accurate analysis. Future directions. Looking to the future, several trends are shaping contextual analysis. Interdisciplinary approaches. Integrating insights from sociology, anthropology, and linguistics can enhance contextual analysis, providing a more comprehensive understanding of language use in social contexts. Digital contexts. Exploring how digital communication changes contextual factors in discourse is increasingly important. The rise of online interactions necessitates new frameworks for analyzing context. Contextual sensitivity. Developing frameworks for analyzing context in diverse and evolving communicative environments will be essential. This sensitivity to context can improve understanding and foster effective communication in various settings. To sum up, contextual factors are vital for understanding discourse and the dynamics of communication. By examining the various dimensions of context, we can gain deeper insights into how language functions in social interactions.